like somebody stole it and put it in your head.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. The second day of the Rhythmic Gymnastics World Cup in Minsk has ended. Tomorrow we will have a fight for the finals, but for now we will discuss how the first 2 days have ended and tell you what I think about the current development and rhythmic gymnastics. Today has put everything in its original place, and as for me, the final list is more like what happened in previous international competition. Dina Averina won the all-around gold medal, overtaking her sister by gaining the highest marks for the clubs and ribbon. But Arina today got a little tangled in the ribbon. Despite this, the score for the ribbons was still very high, but not enough to stay in the first place. For Russia, of course, it does not matter which gymnast in the first place. Importantly is the flag of Russia. But I think many people wanted to see Arina with the gold of the international competitions. Lena Krupina, who in my opinion fell into some category of gymnasts where she has no competitors, invariably remained in third place, is still far from judging by the estimates of the Russian team, but she pretty well bypassed the other athletes. Alexandra Ajadjukuleza finished 4 in the all-around. I think many are happy for this beautiful gymnast. We are waiting for Sasha tomorrow on the podium in separate forms. Next to her was Nicole Zelikman, who literally 1500 wasn't enough to 4th place. The Bulgarian gymnast Boriana Kalein climbed up to 6th place. In the first day everything went not smoothly, but in the second she made up for a last time because yesterday she was not even in the top 10. But Ekaterina Galkina today competition clearly not at her level and returned to a more familiar place in the all-around, which is of course very sad after the first day. I personally was very glad for Katya that she began to perform stably, but apparently she was not yet completely ready. Like for example her teammate Anastasia Salas. They probably did not wait for her so high, and here she is running out for Katya and takes the 8th place in the all-around, despite the fact that Nastya did not succeed on both days. It will be interesting to see where she will be when it copes with all its complexity. Maybe she will break out to the level of Lena Krupina and will competition with her. It will be interesting to see. The 9th in the all-around was Milena Baldassari, who also managed to do better the second day. A very emotional and eye-catching gymnast. I would like to see her on a pedestal. In general, if my wheel were my pedestal would simply be a long podium on which all gymnasts stood and averaged for first place. Would be a very boring sport, so it's good that I'm not in the technical committee. Well, the top 10 is closed by the very Kristina Pogranichная, who stands for Ukraine. An amazing girl, just no words. I don't know how much this is all true, but it looks as though true coach don't like her in her team. This is very strange, especially if she shows such not better results. Of course, there is an assumption that coaches don't like that she does not have a Ukrainian style. But for me this is not a reason anyway. I wish Kristina good luck and patience to prove that you are the best in the team. We will see Kristina Pogranichная in the finals tomorrow with hope. Also in the final with the hope we will see Alexandra Ajadjukuleza, Arina Averina, Anastasia Salas, Lena Krupina, Dina Averina, Katerina Galkina and Milena Baldassari. In the ball final we will see Katerina Galkina, Lena Krupina, Boriana Kalein, Nicole Zelikman, Arina and Dina Averina, Kaha Minagawa, Alexandra Ajadjukuleza. In the final, the club will be Dina Averina, Nicole Zelikman, Lena Krupina, Boriana Kalein, Alexandra Ajadjukuleza, Arina Averina, Salome Pajava and Victoria Neprienko. Well, in the ribbon, Dina Averina, Boriana Kalein, Anastasia Salas, Kristina Pogranichная, Arina Averina, Milena Baldassari, Alexandra Ajadjukuleza and Lena Krupina. Write in the comments who in your opinion the gymnast will be able to climb the podium. In the group exercise, the Russian team today almost approached the score of 13 points. We bet whether the Russian team will receive points for 30 tomorrow. The exercise really looks the hardest and you just don't have time to watch who does what. But the production itself did not appeal to many. Silver medals were won by the gymnasts of the national team of Bulgaria, losing almost 1.5 points, which is skewed a bit too much. Belarusian did not have enough to silver, much less that only 2/10. Such strange brings the feeling that Russian gymnasts perform just in another world. The Japan's team's performance today turned out worse with only 4 places, while the Italian team remained in 5th. The comments under the last video were divided into 2 camps by those who believe the gymnastics really became soulless and the girls lack musicality, and images and the second part who think that it should be so, because this is a sport, not a ballet. If you want beauty, watch dance. But as you understand, no one denies that the gymnast really became soulless and the exercises are dry. But again, not everyone. There is that part of the gymnast who on the showing not only a set of elements with a smile. As for me, I really like the new rules in terms of a lot of risks, complexity and interesting work with the subject. But I agree with some people that I like the way gymnasts of Belarus, Anastasia Salas and Ekaterina Galkina presents it. But for most gymnasts, it's really difficult to find a dance series displays music, or what's even worse is to put any music under their exercise and nothing will change. This is really scary, but the new rules are not and absolutely evil for me. I see a perspective in them and I believe that they will be more interesting, and gymnastics will not only become a set of elements like artistic gymnastics, but will not become dancing, but will find something in between which will appeal to the average viewer. So yes, I think it's not worth arguing that the gymnasts just don't have enough time to reflect emotional. You either makes as much difficulty as possible, or open the image and hear who puts what, but we see who wins in the end. So competitions will begin tomorrow at 1 in the afternoon. Link broadcast in the description. Remember that I love everyone and bye bye.